I finished reading The Huntress by Quinn the other day, and I originally picked it because it's historical fiction, which I like, and I needed a cue for my A to C challenge for the hardest reading challenge you'll ever do. But I realized when I was like a good chunk into this book that I had already done a cue because I had done We Ride Upon Sticks by Quinn, so I didn't really need a cue anyway. And I don't think this one fits for anything else on the hardest reading challenge you'll ever do. But I was enjoying it enough to keep going, even though the audiobook was 19 hours long. So I had my reservations going into it because 19 hours is just too long. It's way too long. 12 hours, I'm starting to flag. So a whole other 7 hours was just like, what's gonna happen? But anyways, I continued and I did end up really enjoying it. It's about the aftermath of World War II when like there's Nazi hunters and a Nazi being hunted, and a innocent family in America who comes into the chase because the Nazi who is called the Huntress ends up hiding in their midst. And yeah, I thought it was really interesting, because especially the part of there's a Soviet woman who was part of the Night Witches, and I feel like we don't really hear, at least I haven't really heard a lot about those women in the war. They were Soviet fighter pilots or bomber pilots. So I enjoyed her aspect of the story because I haven't really read or heard a whole lot about the Night Witches, so that was interesting. In general, I think the book was interesting, like Nazi hunting. How can it not be interesting? And just seeing like how they get leads and follow up, and yeah. But in the end, it was just a little bit too long, especially at the very end when everything comes together and they figure out who the Huntress is and where she's hiding. And there's this whole escape, hunt, confrontation thing. And at that point, I'm just like, just go get her. But yeah, I enjoyed it, and I usually always enjoy Quinn. This one was just a little bit too long.